Hello and welcome to another episode of Trust Check with me, Hajara Hussaini. On Trust Check, we bring you weekly reports on false and misleading information circulating on and off social media that garnered a lot of reactions. Before we get into that, let's take a quick break. Welcome back. In this episode, we'll be looking at multiple claims made on different platforms, starting with a Facebook video that went viral. The author claimed that the bank verification number BVN issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria has a 10-year validity period after which it expires. He further stated that bank customers will have to re-enroll for the BVN. Let's take a look at the video.
Today, I'm sharing one of the biggest secrets in Nigerian banking you do not know. What is it? Drum rolls. Your BVN expires. Yes. Are you aware that the BVN number that you have expires after 10 years? Yes. You can read it up here from the CBN's site. The BVN expires after 10 years. Then you need to go back and re-enroll after 10 years. I'm sure you're wondering, what's going to happen? Is it that my number is going to change? Nah, calm down. Let me explain. You can read it up here. Your BVN remains the same number for life. So simply put, what it means is that your BVN number stays the same for life. Whatever number you have now is the same for life. But after 10 years, it expires and you need to go back and re-enroll, so you revalidate your BVN. Why is that necessary? After 10 years, a number of people will have died. 2, a number of people's facial features will have changed. Your address would have changed or might have changed. A number of all those factors. So you need to go, it's like KYC, they need to know you better, know your customer. Why am I putting this out there for everyone? The BVN started in 2014 as an initiative of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Bankers Committee. Look at the date, 2014. What this means is that by next year, a lot of people's BVN will expire and they need to go back and re-enroll. I'm sure you didn't know this. So for those in Nigeria and in diaspora, you should be getting ready that in 2024, which is 10 years from when the BVN started. So if you did your own in 2015, 2016, so yours will expire in 2025 and 2026, just like that. You should be getting ready to re-enroll your BVN, revalidate your BVN.
What did we find out about this claim? Well, in February 2014, the CBN, in collaboration with Bankers Committee in an effort to have unified information for bank customers, deployed a centralized bank verification system, a strategy of ensuring effective Know Your Customer principles. Also, the CBN noted that customers can only change information like name, date of birth, and phone number, among others, on the BVN after presenting supporting documents from relevant agencies. To counter the claim made by the Facebook user, a statement signed by the CBN's Acting Director of Corporate Communications, Dr. Isa Abdul Mumin, asked Nigerians to ignore the misleading claim. The statement reads, "The attention of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has been drawn to reports suggesting that the bank verification number BVN issued by the Central Bank in collaboration with the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System expires after a 10-year period. Contrary to these claims, we wish to clarify that the BVN issued in Nigeria has no expiry date. Once a customer's biometrics have been captured and enrolled in the database of NIBSS, the BVN remains for life." Following verification, TrustCheck can confirm that the claim is misleading. The next claim was made on Twitter, where the user tweeted that the federal government of Nigeria is yet to make significant progress on the Zaria-Kano section of the Abuja to Kano highway, stating that progress is just at 40%. He attached a photo and a video to back up his claim, and the tweets attracted both support and condemnation. Let's take a look. The Twitter user cast doubt on the present administration's claim to complete and commission the Zaria-Kano section due to the huge part of the road still ongoing repair. Notes that the federal government awarded the contract to Julius Berger Nigeria PLC in 2017 and it is yet to be completed after 6 years. The initial contract amount was 155 billion naira and later increased to 795 billion naira. In verifying the image, we carried out a Google reverse image search and the result revealed that the picture shared by the author is from 2021 and was used to mislead the public. Also, TrustCheck spoke to frequent users of the road and they confirmed that work on the road is beyond 80%, even though there are stretches of the road that have not been overlaid with asphalt. With this information, we can confirm that the claim is inaccurate and misleading. The next claim we take on suggests that Elon Musk has opened the hotel on Mars. According to the claim, the facility is to open for business with a $5 million per night price tag. Interestingly, the first time this claim surfaced was in 2022, and somehow it found its way back online and people keep resharing. Firstly, NASA is yet to ascertain that Mars is habitable, so it is impossible for humans to survive there based on research. We further ran a Google reverse image search on the images used to pass the message and found out that they were all unrelated. The first image was published in 2019 by Interstellar Lab, and the second image is a 3D design submitted by a team for the NASA 3D Printed Habitat Challenge, while the third and fourth images are space hotel ideas by Orbital Assembly. This simply means that the images were all generated using a computer and do not relate to Elon Musk, making the claim false. Now to our Need to Know segment, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about the new labor survey. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, recently announced that it is using a new methodology for Nigeria's labor force survey, which aggregates the number of employed and unemployed persons in the country. The last published labor survey in Nigeria was conducted using the 13th ICLS, which was birthed and adopted in 1982 at the International Conference of Labor Statisticians. The report, which gave the basis on how labor surveys are to be conducted, restricted those to be surveyed and the time. That made the report faulty as it does not provide some indices to accurately provide information on how households use their labor resources and on the subsequent impact of livelihoods and on well-being. The new methodology is expected to reduce Nigeria's unemployment figure, which was last conducted in 2020, and pegged those that were unemployed to be 33% of the population. Another change expected is that it will increase the age bracket of those that are considered to be among the labor force. The old methodology defined those that are in the labor force to be from 15 to 64 years old, but the newly adopted method views it to be 15 and above that are willing, available, and able when the survey is conducted. Also, those that would be categorized as unemployed would have worked at least 1 hour from the previous 7 days the survey would be conducted, which is a departure from the 20 hours the old method carried. Similarly, the underemployment will be tagged for those who worked up to 39 hours a week and are willing to accept more hours of work, which was formerly between 20 and 39 hours within the reference period of a week. The methodology would also introduce volunteering work as part of the survey, but this does not translate to those engaging in it being labeled employed. The sample size of the respondents will be increased to 35,520 households nationwide using newly demarcated enumeration areas spread across 12 months, which is against the sample of 33,300 nationwide. While those who engage in subsistence were included in the old methodology, the category would be removed and be surveyed differently. The new method would adopt a continuous data collection throughout the year, which is against the quarterly collection of data that was done before. You can get more information about this on the NBS website. While we bring you weekly reports on false information in circulation, a simple way to shield yourself from fake news is by verifying the information you receive before hitting share. Always remember that fake news causes damage with irreversible effects. For more details on the fact check, visit www.trustcheck.dailytrust.com and follow us on all our social media platforms at Trust TV News. Until I come your way next week, I am Hajara Hussaini.